The little girl secretly drank her master's wine. The next second she felt dizzy, and accidentally swapped the fates of an ordinary man and a wealthy heir. Realizing she had caused trouble, she tried to sneak away, but was caught by her master. Seeing the mess, he grew furious, but with a quick calculation, he saw this was destined in her fate. He handed her back a jade pendant, ordering her to make up for the disaster. At this time the president had already gone bankrupt. The company he ran for 10 years was taken by his cousin. While he was drowning in self-doubt, the little girl suddenly appeared, claiming she could change his fate, but he thought she was just a lost child, so he gave her $1 for candy. The little girl secretly swore she would turn things around, but he didn't believe her at all, so she used magic to prove herself. The next second everyone's belongings flew into his briefcase. He quickly told her to return them, but by mistake they ended up in the janitor's bag. Just then the cousin walked out of the company. The girl made his phone appear in the president's case. The president was immediately accused of theft. His fiancée stood at the cousin's side. Seeing this, he realized she had betrayed him. The girl then noticed in shock. His fortune had already been transferred to the cousin. Angry, she used magic, causing the cousin's stock to drop $6 million. Her master sensed her mischief and sent a clone to warn her. No magic for half a month. She must help the president with her real abilities. Before leaving, he restored the stock price. The cousin then arrogantly declared, once he took full control of the company, he would throw the president and his grandmother out. After they left, the little girl swore to help him take revenge. Before he could respond, news came that his grandmother was critically ill. He rushed home in panic, but the little girl clung to him, calling him dad. He froze instantly. His real daughter had gone missing at birth. The little girl explained, her master once said, a man who would spend his only dollar on a child was the true father. Seeing her pitiful look, he softened and brought her home to visit grandma. There she secretly divined. Learning the secret of grandma's long life, she placed a talisman under the pillow. Grandma looked at her closely and saw she looked exactly like the president when he was young. She began to suspect she was his long-lost daughter, but worried she'd get too emotional. He comforted her, saying she must stay healthy so she could watch the girl grow up, and promised to attend the signing ceremony tomorrow to win back his company and defeat his cousin. The next day at the signing event, he arrived with the little girl. The cousin proudly brought his whole family to witness his big moment. Seeing the president there, he immediately called security to throw him out. At that critical moment, the partner and his daughter appeared. On hearing the president's company almost went bankrupt, the father refused to sign. The little girl quickly defended him. The daughter felt an unusual closeness to her and pleaded with her father to let them stay. Before they could breathe a sigh of relief, the father suddenly collapsed in convulsions. The daughter panicked and declared whoever saved her father would win the deal. The little girl quickly pulled out a pill, claiming it would cure him instantly, but no one believed her. She still forced the pill into his mouth. The daughter furiously warned, if anything happened to her father, the girl would pay dearly. The next second, the father coughed up dark blood. The girl explained, it was poison leaving his body. Soon he would recover. The president stepped forward, saying he would take all responsibility, but the furious daughter wouldn't listen, ordering them to be thrown out. Just then, her father suddenly stopped everything.